Okay, basically what I wanted to say is Corey had brought something to my attention in regards to when the interview first started in regards to how we're deemed as black men that we can only be entertainers, musicians, basketball players, football players, etc., etc., etc. And that quote-unquote white America sits around and is entertained by what we're able to do in terms of entertainment. And as I was explaining to him, I noticed that a lot of white men come into our shops now. I'm not saying they're coming just to be entertained. They're coming to get a quality haircut because they know we cut hair very well, and they're being pushed out of these. Most of the white barbershops are non-existent now as far as white male barbers. Most of them now are taken over by sports clips or great clips and things of that nature. They feel like they're going into a salon because their hair is actually being done by a woman, which I think kind of goes against their macho image per se. So I find that a lot that when I'm in the barbershop, a lot of the white clients are amused by the barbershop and the things that go on in the barbershop. And it bothers me a little bit just due to the fact that I know you're not just coming for that. I know you're coming to get a quality haircut and service, but I do think that they're coming to be amused by the conversations that we have. And I try to change the tone as far as in terms of not necessarily not being who I am, but at the end of the day, you can come to the barbershop to get educated as well. It's almost like they only expect us to be shucking and jiving, you know, or cutting up and things they can be amused by. They can go home and share it with their wife or their friends at work. They say, hey, let me tell you what happened at the barbershop. You know, and I'm not saying that we can't be comedic and we can't be ourselves, but at the same time, I don't want the barbershop to be a place where you go for your amusement. I want to be a barbershop place where you can go get quality service, be educated all at the same time. And if you're amused in the process, then let that be. But I do see that a lot. I've even had a couple clients come to me and say, hey, man, this is just like barbershop. And they laugh, this is just like barbershop. Now, barbershop has some substance and meaning to it. I'm not going to talk negatively about the show. But for the most part, when they're drawing something from that movie, they're not drawing the education behind it. They're drawing the laughter and the shucking and jiving behind it. That's what their entertainment value, that's what they remember most. And I don't want the barbershop that I'm a part of be known as a shucking and jive. I'm going to go in here and laugh at these guys and share it with my friends, you know. If anything, I would rather than walk away from the barbershop with a quality haircut and some knowledge. If it's knowledge about culture, if it's knowledge the fact, well, black people can talk about something other than clothes, shoes, and music videos, or the latest song. You know what I'm saying? We can get into politics. We can talk about racism. We can talk about economics. You know, whatever it may be. You know, we're just as diverse as any other people, and I think that part is missing because in the barbershop, of course, they want you to stay away from politics and religion. You don't want to mention those things for some reason because you don't want to offend anybody, which I can understand that from a customer service perspective. But at the end of the day, I guess my message, so it doesn't go too long, just to let you know, I want them to become not only to get a quality service, but to be educated. And if you're entertained in the process, let that be. But let it be 3- and 4-fold instead of 1-fold. And that 1-fold being I came to the barbershop and I got amused.